Well, even as the press conference of the Election Commissioner continues, we've got visuals coming in from Islamabad where External Affairs Minister Subramaniam Jaishankar has just touched down. He's very clearly stated that he's going there purely as an SCO member and that there will be no bilaterals with Pakistan. But it's the first time in many, many years that Bharat's foreign minister is on Pakistani soil. And especially in the last decade or so, when the equations have been really frosty, barring the time when the Prime Minister made a surprise visit to Lahore to attend Nawaz Sharif's family member's wedding, this perhaps is another big moment where the Pakistanis are trying to welcome him. And Rahul Shivshankar with me in the studio as we are covering the battle for the states. This is for battle for stake in terms of the global high table and what Pakistan is. They are trying to be welcoming to Dr. Jaishankar, but very clearly India is going to be very businesslike, just to respect the SCO membership, and because Pakistan visited at that time when we were the hosts in Goa, Rahul. So the tradition continues, but nothing beyond that.
Yeah, absolutely, Anand. The EAM already making it very clear that he hasn't got any substantial bilateral engagements slated for this particular trip. It's going to be less than 24 hours. He goes in, he attends a state dinner tonight, and then tomorrow gets to the business end of stuff and then leaves. There is going to be no pull aside, no quick tete-a-tete with anyone, informal or otherwise. He said, however, he is prepared for every and any eventuality as a diplomat who does his homework, as somebody who is India's representative, representing the state, as the head of state. He is very up to his facts, and he's ready to engage in case something were to emerge unexpectedly. But fundamentally, obviously, the sticking points between India and Pakistan bilaterally too many. And you also know, Anand, that when last year in May, Bilawal Bhutto, who was then the Minister of External Affairs, was here in India on the sidelines of another summit meeting such as this, he didn't behave in a manner that is expected of an ambassador of a state in some ways. He was quite petulant, and EAM Jaishankar has made it quite clear that he is somebody who does not get into that kind of fracas. He's dignified, and he is going to conduct himself in a dignified manner. So he's already laying the red lines there.
Well, at this point, Shehbaz Sharif will be breathing easy because the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, Imran Khan-led party, has called off the protests for the next 24 to 36 hours till the time the SCO members are there in Pakistan. They don't want to bring disrepute to Pakistan is what their point of view is, and they want to present a united front to the world. And of course, there would have been a nudge from China, which would have said that we don't want any ajibaji and any disruption of the SCO meeting, because nations would then pull out and say that they will not visit Pakistan. So to drop this entire embarrassment to the Pakistanis, perhaps that decision being taken. Now it is the Council of the Heads of Government that of the SCO that begins where, and there is a lot of security. We should have Siddharth walking into the studio to give us more details on this. This two-day meeting will discuss the ongoing cooperation in the fields of economy, trade, environment, and of course socio-cultural linkages, and review the performance of the SCO. Now, Pakistan assumed the rotating chair of the SCO CHD, the second highest forum within the SCO for 23-24 in the previous meeting that was held in Bishkek in October 2023. Now, there is a banquet reception that's going to be hosted by Shehbaz Sharif later this evening. Is there a surprise here in store? Is Shehbaz Sharif going to make an overture to try and perhaps somewhere resume trade, normalize equations, Rahul Shivshankar? Or is India very, very clear, is Bharat very, very clear that till the time you stop sending, you stop terror on Indian soil, there is no talks, there is no trade?
Yeah, I think we've already specified that expectation. I think that is now built into just about any encounter with Pakistan. As far as the Modi government is concerned, I can't speak, of course, for any other political party. The opposition has a different view. They believe that talks should now get underway. They also believe that trade ties should be restored. In fact, if you look at some of the manifestos of some of the opposition parties, even in the Lok Sabha as well as in the Jammu and Kashmir assembly elections, they seem to be pointing in that direction. The Modi government is very, very clear. They've dehyphenated tariff from talks, and this has been a consistent policy since 2016 end.
Well, 4 p.m. India time, he lands today. 4:30 p.m. India time, he takes off from Islamabad. So, and not too many engagements today. Just the 7 to 8:30, 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Pakistan time. That's when the informal dinner hosted by the PM, Shehbaz Sharif, that will happen. But Bharat's position, Siddhant, in this case, with Shehbaz Sharif trying to make overtures, or is Bharat going to be very, very clear? Till the time you meddle in our affairs, till the time you're trying to push terrorists, and till the time you play this entire game, proxy war game, we are not engaging with you.
Well, that's right, Anand. In fact, MEA made it very clear on a very first day that there is not going to be any talk with Pakistan. In fact, EAM Jaishankar also perhaps said that at a public forum, that it's the multilateral commitment and India will be participating. He is representing India in that spirit. And it is also reciprocatory, Anand, because last year when India hosted SCO Summit in Goa, Bilawal Bhutto did attend it as the Foreign Minister of Pakistan. So it's reciprocatory. There's not going to be a bilateral meeting with Pakistan. But it's significant, Anand, given it's the first visit of Foreign Minister in last 10 years. And it's the second visit of EAM S Jaishankar to Pakistan. Last time when he was in Pakistan, he was in a capacity of Foreign Minister. And he was traveling along with then Foreign Minister Sushma Swaraj. And they both were in Pakistan for a summit, and then they held bilateral talks also with Pakistani. After which in 2016, Rajnath Singh as a defense home minister participated in SCO Summit. And then in 2019, Hardeep Singh Puri participated in the inauguration of Kartarpur Sahib corridor.